Welcome to another Empires and Puzzles Books test drive video. Today we are looking at Oceanus, the Titan of the Sea. So this is a new Atlantis hero. It's actually a new Atlantis family hero. So they finally have a fire hero to add to the rest of their roster of the Atlantis family. So I have him limit broke, but only up to level 81, 18 emblems, all attack, and he is at 1009 on the attack, which is huge. 825 shield, 1539 on the heart. Deals 220% damage to all enemies. All allies get plus 120% normal attack for 4 turns. So the normal attack is tile damage on offense or slash attack on defense. So this is that same kind of muscle icon attack up that we get with Mickey and Tarlac and Sergei on the second charge. So he's a big booster, fire booster for Titans. He is much stronger, obviously, than the Wilbur costume they came out with a month or two ago that was providing this same kind of experience for fire. And all allies get plus 46% defense for 4 turns. I am really liking this hero. When they first released information on Oceanus, I knew it was going to be a hero that I was going to chase. I was thankful that I didn't have to chase him too hard to get him this morning, because he, as far as I'm concerned, he's a must-have hero for big Titan scores. So if you're being competitive with Mythic Titan or just Daily Titans, you're going to want this hero. But to me, I like the fact that he hits all and has that average speed. So for me, he is a hero that I can use outside of just the Titans. Clearly, he is going to be extremely powerful for the challenge events and the towers. So massive, massive hero for those events. But I think he actually can even do good on defense and attack. I am looking forward to using him in all sorts of ways. To put it in perspective, Octros is also an average speed fire hero. And Octros does 180% damage to all enemies. At 810 power, Oceanus has like 870. So about 60, little over 60 more attack before emblems and limit breaking. And he's doing 220 damage compared to Octros' 180. Now, Octros boosts up because Octros gets that 20% damage increase per fire shield on the board up to 340, and that's what makes Octros so incredibly devastating. But let's see, so you would need at least 2 fire tiles on the board for Octros to be hitting the same strength that Oceanus does. Anything after that, actually 2 fire tiles on the board would have Oceanus at the same percentage, that 220, but Oceanus, man, I'm screwing that up. Octros would need 2 tiles on the board to get to the same percentage of damage as Oceanus. However, they would not be hitting as hard because their attack number is lower. So they probably need at least 3 tiles on the board to be equitable to Oceanus. Now, Octros would take off, obviously, if there's more than 3 fire shields on the board, which happens all the time, which is why we get really beat up by Octros on defense. It is a fierce, fierce hero. Now, comparing the two, Octros gives us, when we're fighting Octros, she gives us negative 24% attack versus Oceanus, who gives the owner increased defense. So I will take a 46% increase in defense over the enemy getting negative 24% attack. So I'm really liking this hero. We're going to jump in. I'm going to do a Titan hit or 2 with them, and then I will also do some rating and see how that goes. Okay, first offensive attack with Oceanus. Now we are using some elemental defense down and some attack up and all that good stuff. Well, let's see how we fare. Looks like we're going to take a hit from Cage Barado. Oh, maybe we can pop him right away. Alright, so this is probably going to destroy these people, but let's look at the total attack number. $672, $692. I was actually expecting much more from that. I'm surprised. So he is limit broke now, but only to level 82. Alright, see if we can find our 9 fire tiles to make this happen. That is a lot of board movement. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we can get. I think it was in the 600s last time. Two 700 hits in there. Alright, another open raid here. Got 2 nature targets. And I switched in the sun for just a bit more defense down. We're getting to our 7, but not to our 9. So close. Now there we go. I'll watch that. I was gonna say just watch that kill her and lost the mana anyway. Alright, so we are now reflecting, which is probably really bad for us, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's see what kind of damage we get. Still not hitting quite as hard as I would have thought. Well, at least he's putting up the big numbers on the Titans. Earning his pay. So maybe he is not as good on offense as I was expecting. $725 hit. Maybe I'm greedy. I would like more. The tile damage is huge. We got thousands on the tile damage, but 700 on the direct hit.